I'm already showing my screen. Didn't mean to do that. Never mind. Here we are. Yes, me, Leanne, and him.
Michael.
And her. Oh dear.
Aww.
What's up? Yes, Kitty is back once again.
Yes.
Pumpkin is not back.
Snooze King.
Yeah, Pumpkin is sleeping somewhere.
Yes, she's snoozing.
Downstairs. Yeah,
Yes.
so he might come on later. Okay.
I don't think so. You would. No.
No, you never know.
She's sleeping very tightly.
Okay.
Yes.
Hello, Steve. Hello, Jonathan. I knew you said hello-athan. Yes, hello, Jonathan. Alana is 98% done with her submission.
Oh, that's good.
Yep, looking forward to seeing that. Marcel is here. Oh, Kitty. Yeah, totally. And hello to Alif. So, if you're wondering what submission is Alana talking about, it's for this. Yes, the latest weekly web dev challenge where you have this blog about cats and
Of course.
various styling things, and you just have to wire up this toggle. People have been very creative. If you're not into cats, that's not a problem. You can change it. Here you go. Perfect example here.
Paul Scholes. Wow.
Yeah, you can make a blog about Paul Skulls.
I never knew that people would make a blog post about Paul Scholes.
Yeah.
But there we are.
Or anything or anyone else who interests you. But this person has gone a step further because you can also click this button, which in the original challenge you cannot do.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. So you can do whatever
So you can
like.
actually... Yeah, hang on. Can you go back to the challenge? Yeah, and so what's the theme when you click on it? What happens? Oh, I see. Interesting.
Very. It is super cool, and everyone who submits a challenge either on Twitter or through our Discord server gets it put up here. Look at them all, and we check them out on Monday.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, I agree. Here's the link to the challenge. Does it have to be relevant to a blog, or can it be anything? I think it can be anything.
Yeah, I think as long as you have a theme toggle.
I mean, this one is a blog, but it's a very different styling. So, yeah.
Oh, that's pretty.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it?
Yeah,
Be
very nice.
as creative as you like. Yes. Ooh, hello. Ready. Siva, Pardu, ready. From LinkedIn, no less. We have Will, Natalia, and Matt, and many others. Welcome. If you're new here, please put, where is it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, here. Please put a bunny rabbit into the chat. And if you've been before, hit me with that tiger. Yes, that is a tradition we do on our live streams. We don't use this information. It's just for fun. Yeah. And a few people put other animals as well.
Oh.
You can do that should you feel like it.
If you're from Colchester.
If you're from Colchester, put an elephant.
It's an elephant.
If you're from Berlin, put a bear. You can put your country's national animal, if you have one. Up to you. I could put my country's national animal. Actually, we have two because, you know, why limit yourself? That is what is on the British passport.
Yes.
A lion and a unicorn.
Well, there is also a dragon.
Not on the passport.
Well, no, but in Wales there is a dragon.
In Wales, there's a dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Wow, some tigers and bunny rabbits coming in at me. Tom Chant says, sorry, I'm late. I don't want to hit you. I'll jump in with a tiger. Yes. Steve is a chick. I wonder what that means. Yeah.
Wonder what country that is.
Yeah. I'm not going to comment on that one, Tom. Yes. So we are going to get started, Michael. Have you had a chance to peruse the challenge?
I only saw...
Whoa.
Whoa, that spilt. Nice save.
Yeah, chaos in Britain.
Yeah, spilt tea. Yeah, I only had a look that basically on the thumbnail to see that what the challenge is about, but I haven't seen any code or anything like that.
It is, yeah. Well, as I just said, this dark and light theme.
Yeah.
Switching bad boy. Way.
Yeah.
I really must fix that so that it only plays one sound at a time.
Yeah, if you press it many times.
Yeah. Anyway.
Maybe we can actually do that next time.
Yeah, that's a good idea actually, because there's quite a lot of things I
Fix the soundboard.
might as well show what I'm actually talking about. This is my soundboard I made, but it has several flaws. The biggest one being that it doesn't play at all on Safari because of some privacy setting they have. And yes, I've just demonstrated the multiplay and whatnot. So yeah, I think we will do that next time. But for now, let's stick to the task.
Pumpkin soundboard.
Pumpkin soundboard, yes. Had to dream up a name for Netlify. Anyway.
Yeah.
On with the show.
Yeah.
Here we are. I'm going to save a note first up and go over there and find my plan.
You always have a plan.
Well.
I mean, isn't the plan wire up the total?
Having a plan and having a useful plan are different things.
Okay, I see.
But here it is. Dark light theme plan. Zoom in. Choose color scheme and set up variables. Okay, that sounds good. Switch theme. Add shadow hover on the button. Add an Easter egg.
What about share this? What's that?
That's to do with last week's, where we struggled to do something and I've found a solution. If we have time, we'll share that.
I do not remember that at all. Oh, that was like 2 weeks ago, wasn't it?
No, it was 2 weeks ago, yes.
Yeah.
I think we can start with setting up the variables. What do you reckon?
Yeah, sure. Let's do that. Yeah. Actually, that's quite interesting because I'm thinking of implementing light and dark theme on the project that I'm currently working on.
Really?
Yeah. So, but I never got around to researching it just yet. So that's pretty interesting. Yeah. Happy to see what needs to be involved.
This will be right up your street. Terry asks, can I submit my project this weekend to enter the challenge to win? Yes, you absolutely can. That would be great until 1 p.m. GMT on Monday. Ooh, interesting. Inksock sends an eagle and a flag I'm not familiar with. I won't try to guess it because I'll embarrass myself.
I can't see where it is.
Ooh, random question. Have you guys seen Ted Lasso?
I have heard of it.
Is that a person?
I think it's like a person from a comedy show. It's like a protagonist of some like sitcom in America. I only heard of it because apparently a lot of people dress up as Ted Lasso for Halloween, but I'm such a noob that I've never actually seen any of the episodes of whatever show it is. I don't know, is it some kind of like Parks and Recreations or something else? Oh, well, anyway, yeah.
Interesting.
It's fair to say that we haven't seen it, but apparently I've heard of it.
Terry says, on the Nigerian passport, there's a horse and an eagle.
Oh.
Yeah. Slightly
nice.
more realistic choices than a unicorn and a lion. But hey.
Well, yeah, at least I suppose there are horses and eagles in Nigeria, I don't know. But I've never seen a unicorn or a lion in the UK.
No. Oh well, on we go. He coaches a soccer team in London. Okay.
He coaches a soccer team in London. An American coaching a football team in London.
Let's
sounds like an interesting show. Actually, there was a football manager, I think, for Fulham or something, who was an American. I can't remember now. But, interesting.
I know nothing about football.
Well, that's a lie.
Michael, we got a code. Look, we're 11 minutes in and so far we have achieved none of our objectives.
Okay.
Choose color scheme and set up variables. So we have some variables provided, but I feel like
interesting.
Changing it up, Michael. So I have recently discovered this color palette generator.
Yeah.
From.
Oh, I think you shared it with me.
From Canva. This is a
Oh,
new
no,
one
okay, not that
that
one.
I haven't really used before because I didn't
Ooh.
know about it. But here it is. Explore color combinations. Any catching your eye?
Not really, but I do like pastel colors, I have to admit.
Yep, pastels are good. I mean,
Yeah.
being from Scrimba, I guess we would say that. I mean,
No,
that looks
true.
good.
True.
Easter egg nest.
Sure, yeah, why not? Let's go for
Okay,
that.
then let's do that. So I'm going to pinch this blue. We'll call it highlight.
What does that mean, highlight?
I'm going to call it highlight blue. I think quite often with these variables, you wouldn't want to call them the name of the color in case you change your brand or anything later down the line. It's better to call it highlight or light, dark, and so on. However, in order to keep track of them during this stream, I think it's easier if we call them the colors they actually are. So this can be highlight, lilac, or lilac, as some people like to say.
Do they?
How would you pronounce that?
Lilac?
Oh, somewhere in the middle.
Mm.
Oh, wow, you can click it and find out about a lot of information about the color. I feel like that's more information than I would ever need, but here we are. And then I'm not sure we're actually going to use the pink, but just in case, let's put that in there.
Oh.
And then we've got our light, which is the white smoke, and the dark, which is a shade of black, basically.
Okay.
Do I prefer custom CSS properties or SCSS variables? I haven't used SCSS for a very long time. I remember when I did use it, I was thinking it was quite good, but I would have to refresh my memory on that one. Yes, will there be a JavaScriptmas this year? There will be, yes. If you're looking forward to it, put a snowman in the chat. Wow.
Yeah.
Scrimba is a very nice platform. Needs a perfume. We should make a Scrimba perfume. Anyway, I hope it becomes great. Yes.
I mean, the naming potential is quite big.
Yeah.
Like, you can call it fjords.
Yeah.
Or like...
It would be a piney smell, I think. So I have those. And now... okay. What's happened is, presumably I've used
highlight
the variable name that was already there, and that's why it kind of looks weird. So we will go down to the classes that
just search for highlight.
Give it that. Yeah, that's a good idea. Here's one. And change it. So if I search and replace, I can't search and replace there, can I?
No, I don't think Scrimba editor has replace. So you only have
That
search.
is true. Okay.
So you can just do, well, in VS Code, you would do search and replace, but you would need to go into all of them.
What is that changing? The toggle?
Yeah.
Although I don't think it's actually doing anything, but I'll leave it in there for now.
And then you have in the top right corner, you can like go to the next found word. Yeah, there we go. So that's one be replaced. There you go.
Need to do this.
And I think that's the last one because there are 6 altogether. 3 of them are variables. So
there's this one. Oh no, that's light.
Yeah. So there you go.
Okay, so that's that. But now, maybe not actually. Maybe that's okay now. Yes. Okay. Oh wow, look at this. Snowmen coming in at me.
Oh wow, lots of people are looking forward to JavaScript.
JavaScript was so cool. That's good to see. I'm glad. Okay, so now let's get this working, and then maybe we can have a look if we need to change anything else. I mean, obviously the contrast there isn't great, but it's easier if we see it first. So what do we actually have?
So the way I see that work is you hit the toggle and then, oh, that's interesting. You hit the toggle and that should switch the theme. But how do you switch the theme like super drastic, like across everywhere.
I have an idea for that. Let's wire up the toggle first.
Yeah, let's wire up the toggle.
Const toggle equals document dot get element by ID. Yeah.
Yeah.
Toggle. Console log toggle. Nope. Okay, that's good. Now, because this toggle is it's actually a checkbox. That's how you make toggles, or one way that you can
Really?
make toggles. Yeah.
It's actually a checkbox. Oh,
See,
okay.
look. Okay, well, you can't see it because this is here.
Oh, I see. So you start with a label and the rest of it.
Yeah, basically. You
Okay.
have the label coming all of this out, and then okay, well, just take my word for it. It is a checkbox.
Yeah. So you basically hidden.
I've hidden a checkbox, and then the label.
Oh, I think
and
because it's on the white background. The styling of it is also white, I think.
we should have an outline. But anyway, you get the idea.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Ooh, good evening, everyone. Everybody loves JavaScript nerds and Christmas, of course. Add a class.
I'm not sure about Christmas, but
I prefer JavaScript to the actual Christmas. But add a class to the body, says Margaret. Yes, absolutely. Use JS to detect the toggle switch and add a light dark class to the body. Then use CSS to change the styles depending on the body class. That's basically what I have in mind.
Yeah, that's interesting. So you add a class, and then that class drives all the variables.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Well, I'm not totally sure if I'm going to do that, but basically we add a class, and then you can do like class and then H1. But anyway, it's easier if I just kind of show you.
Okay, let's see. Yeah.
Okay, so we have this, and then toggle dot add event listener. Click. We'll play, or not play, run a function called.
Hang on, if it's a checkbox, isn't there an internal checkbox listener that you can actually do?
Really? The HTML checkbox. I don't know if I should have put JavaScript there.
So change.
Change.
Yeah.
That looks good, actually. Using this. I don't often use this because I find it intimidating, but maybe you can help me to use it.
Sure.
Toggle thing. And now we will run that function. Why is it not auto doing it? Maybe it doesn't. Anyway, function toggle theme. For now, I will just console log. Hey.
You can actually console log this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Seems to be working as a function anyway.
Yeah. So you'll see what, and there you go. It says checkbox.
Fancy.
Yeah, you don't need that fix.
The only one that I don't want it on is this. Can you guess what sound this is?
Some kind of weird alarm.
Kind of.
Or a Halloween song. It looks like a pumpkin. That is not what I expected.
I was thinking, like, what sound can represent a 90s party horn? And I remember.
Is there an emoji for it?
No. Well, I suppose there might be a horn.
Okay. So you went for like the toxic kind of waste sign or something.
I remember.
Which used to be all over the nightclubs.
Yeah. People used to have clothes with this symbol on and whatnot.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I mean, that sound is as 90s as baggy jeans.
Yeah. Good times. Height and width are 0. Oh, right. Yeah. Are they? Yeah, they are. So
the
that's
top
why we couldn't see it.
Yeah.
But thank you for explaining my own code there, Vasquez. Yeah. That was good. That was my solution. Ooh. Which one? The Pole Skulls one? Let us know. Yeah.
Possibly.
Anyway.
Or maybe that was the solution for the body, but oh well.
Yeah, we'll find out in a minute, maybe. Okay, cool. So that is that. Are you guys old enough to have partied in the 90s? Sadly not.
No, we haven't partied in the 90s. Well, no, not in the 90s. But it's like, because I'm from Ukraine.
You were born in the 90s, though.
Well, yeah. Like, because I'm from Ukraine, we kind of got things a little like 10 years later. So whatever UK was in 1996, we had it in like 2006.
Yeah. You were lucky in a way then.
Yeah. A lot of that, like, I can relate. Basically, I can relate to people 10 years older than me in the UK. Like, that was like what they had. That was my teenage years.
Good times. So, yeah. Moving on up, I think we should, as I think it was Margaret, yes, said, we got to grab the body.
Okay.
So body, add different. No, what am I doing? This needs to be copied. Const body.
Yeah.
Oh, now I only learned recently that you don't need to use an ID because there's a thingy. Do you know what it is? Instead of this, you can just get it on the window or something. Body. The JS body. Save variable.
I should just get it instead of ID. Just get it as get element by tag name.
There's an even easier way.
Oh, really?
Yeah. What do you call it when you what is this process?
Well, getting element from a document.
JS.
What the hell? What are you googling?
Get body from document. Yes.
Oh, document.body. Oh, I see. Yes, that's right. Oh, wow. Okay.
Oops, no, this one. Yeah.
Yes.
You don't
body.
need the old element by ID. You can just get this.
Oh, wow. That's quite clever. I forgot about that. I remember it blew my mind last time I discovered it, and it blows my mind again. It's good to have that memory. You constantly get surprised.
I found this out from Stack Overflow because someone had a question where they'd grabbed the body like this, and then someone left a snarky answer like, oh, I don't know why you're using get element by ID when you can just put document.body. And I was like, really?
Is that the tone that you read every Stack Overflow answer?
I mean, that's the tone in which it's written, isn't it?
Oh, I see, right.
So yes, document.body, said Blizzard.
Oh, there we are. Thank you.
Marcel, I'm from Slovakia, so we're like eight years behind.
Oh, wow. So let's say the distance between Slovakia and Ukraine is like 2 years, which, to be fair, that sounds about right. Yeah.
Have we been to Slovakia?
Yeah. Their beer is about 2 years ahead of ours. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
I guess. Okay.
Unless it goes downhill, in which case it's good to have another 2 years. But so far, Slovakian beer was really good. So
we have this, and
Yeah.
now what was that thing? If this dot checked.
Yeah, so you can console log when you go back to the thing.
I'm gonna pinch this.
Yeah, you can console log
This.
Well, this basically gives you the whole checkbox that you have created, which, well, sorry, toggle, basically style checkbox, as you said.
Yeah. That's what I want, though. Right?
Yeah, so this is the checkbox, and the checked is the property on every checkbox. You need that in quote marks.
Babe.
Yeah, it does catch. It still catches me out very regularly.
Checkbox is checked. Checkbox is not checked. Yeah.
Interesting. So the left one is checked, and the right one is unchecked. The left is checked, the right is unchecked.
Is that not what you would expect? I don't really think it makes a difference. You can change it in the CSS.
Okay.
Because look, toggle.checked translate -18 pics, but we could switch them around if you wanted.
No, fair enough. No, I'm just like, I don't know. In my head, for some reason, something is on when it's on the right and off on the left. I don't know why, but it doesn't matter.
I think I agree, but let's not worry about it too much.
At the end of the day, it's like light dark mode. So on the right is light mode, and on the left is dark mode, presumably.
Right, which way?
So when that button, can you hover over the white button? Yeah. So when that's white, that's light mode.
Well, this is interesting because in the submission, some people have it the other way around, but I think it should be white when you've got light mode on.
Light mode on.
But some people, I think, are thinking of it that it's white when you would press it to get the light mode. In the chat, let us know. What do you think?
Well, I think that the button should match the color button should match the color of the theme. But if like there was one submission where you have like a moon and the sun, and in that case, it makes sense that when you have light mode, you have the moon picture. Because you want to turn on the dark mode, and then when it's dark, you want to have the sun picture. So because you want to turn the light mode on.
Yeah.
I think in that case that makes sense.
Mike Wilberts agrees with you that on is right and off is left.
Yeah.
So we can actually switch them. Label after left 0, actually 2 pixels because you want a little bit of them.
Maybe a bit more. Yeah, 2, maybe 3. That sounds about right.
And I actually think this should be 3. Okay, so then it's got to translate. Oh, this is going to be mind-boggling. 18, I think, is the right thing. Yes!
Yeah.
Woo! Well, actually, no, 17, because it's slightly too close.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm glad we fixed that. That's quite nice.
Very nice.
Oh, and Duque says, I think the button should indicate the mode you want to have. Interesting. Whereas Margaret says, I think the button state should match the theme.
Well, basically,
UX. Yeah.
Yeah, that basically sums it up. Like, to be honest, in all of the UX meetings that I've been to, that sums up every meeting I've been to. Like, there's one person who has a very compelling case for one way to do it, and the other person has equally compelling case for the opposite. And then in the end, people just flip a coin. Well, they don't, but there's a little bit more argument going on. But generally, yeah.
Yeah. Lacho's here. Was watching the EPS team onboarding. Forgot Scrimba live. Oh no, but now they're here. That's good. Who need a toxic horn for Stack Overflow. Oh yeah, I saw that too. What did you see? Oh, this? Nice.
Body style display. Yeah.
But it's like for main elements or what? I don't know what else you can use it for. Can you use this for things other than the body?
Well,
I guess like body.
Go to MTN and have a look at the document object. There we are. So properties, there you go. Active element, character set, children. Ooh, you can actually look through children. Doc type.
First element child. Fonts.
Fonts, forms. Oh, look at that. You can actually have a list of forms. Oh, I didn't know that. Head. There you go. Document.head. You can grab
Images.
Images.
But this is read only. So does that mean you can't manipulate it in any way?
Presumably, yeah. Is body not read only?
No.
Ooh, makes sense.
Whoa.
Yeah, there we are.
That is extremely
So
interesting.
you can get a lot of things apparently.
Yeah, there you
Body
go.
is not read only, but head is read only. That's interesting.
Very interesting question, Michaela. Okay then. Okay, so now we are just going to do the old I guess body dot add. Oh, I always get out the wrong way around. Class list dot add. I always think it's add class list for some reason.
Yeah.
Dark. And then this. Remove. Yes. Yeah. Dark.
Yeah, okay. Never mind. Yeah. I thought you can use toggle, actually.
Oh, look, this is already done.
Wait,
Someone. Maybe me?
so you've already done the styling.
Oh, apparently. I don't even really remember making this. I made it a while ago, as you can probably tell.
Yeah, he's got a very old picture of Pumpkin. He's 1 year younger than this.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, you can tell.
So what happens is, look, you add the dark onto the body and then select the H1.
The children. Oh, I see. So you basically go through the children. Is that really the easiest way to do this?
Well, the thing is, it's not actually changing the H1, is it?
I don't know what's H1.
Well, I
Where's
guess
H1?
this.
H1.
Yeah.
Hang on. Go to. No, but if you go to your CSS, isn't that like more than sign means direct child? Here we are.
That's not really what I want, though.
Yeah, I know, but that's why it didn't work.
Yeah. But
So basically, it's only direct H1 children of the. So
I don't need that then, do I?
So people just follow us. What you've done is, if you go to HTML.
This has gone horribly wrong now. I know it hasn't.
It hasn't. Yeah. So just a quick recap for what we've done. If you go to there is a body. There's a body tag, but the H1 that you were trying to change is inside of the header, and that's why it didn't work.
Yeah.
So when you
Because
say,
I had that arrow, which means direct descendant.
yeah, so this like that means direct descendant, and like that means
Anywhere
a child
inside.
at any point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, an ancestor, I guess. Well, not what's the other way?
Descendant.
A descendant, yeah. Anyway, I think I should clean up a bit.
But you should probably delete that altogether, don't you?
Delete what?
That CSS rule anyway, because you don't
Look,
want it.
there's other pictures of pumpkin in there. Why don't I want this? Oh, this. Yeah.
You don't want that because it changes the background. It's dark, but that you don't want. So when you toggle that, what happens?
For some reason, nothing.
You forgot the comma.
Oh, okay. We should probably do this on not Friday afternoon.
Also, I think like while you're changing that, you see that blue background doesn't change.
Yeah, I think that was what was confusing me.
There's more pumpkin in there.
I forgot about that. Okay. Also, this button is kind of wrong because I think this you want to be black with a white background.
So show the light mode.
Michael, can we focus on one or the other?
No, that's fine because now
it's not fine. This button looks rubbish.
No, it's not the button that you need to flip the colors to the opposites. So the blue becomes black, yes, and black becomes white, and that makes sense. And white apparently stays the same. So this white needs to stay the same, and this blue needs to change to black. And the button stays the same because that's kind of the logic that you've done so far.
No, it isn't.
Yeah, because that's what switching dark or light mode is. Like you invert the colors.
Yeah.
So the button.
So where is this blue actually coming from then? Because it's not from... Wait, that... I'm so confused right now.
The concept of the opposites is the...
No, let's clean everything up and then hopefully I will know what's going on. We don't actually need these IDs.
Okay.
Do we? We do need that one.
Yeah.
And we do need that. Post. Okay. ID button. I don't actually use that button. I mean, I don't wire it up at any point. So for simplicity's sake, I will clean that up.
Yeah.
That's that. Okay. Over in the CSS, let's just get to the bottom of what's actually happening here. We've got all of these.
Make that screen a little bigger?
All of these variables. Body, font family, header, background color, far light.
Yeah.
So by default, we're going to have light mode, which is correct.
Yes.
Display flex, padding, post button in the image. That's adding shadows and whatnot. Posts, background, padding.
I think your problem is that you're using light and dark as in variables to indicate colors, not the modes.
I don't think we need that because by default it would be...
What was it before? I didn't notice the difference.
It was black, but...
What was? Post. Oh, post.
I think instead what we can do is on the body have color, which is the color of the text, var, and then dark.
Semicolon?
I don't think you're going to see a visible difference. It's just a different shade of black, really.
Oh, what are we changing again? I can't.
Michael, just
Yeah.
content. I'm checking the CSS and basically having a clear up so I can understand what's going on. Max height. H1. I don't think we need that because I've put it on the body. Maybe I don't need that. I know I do. H2. Buttons. Okay. Button by definition has the dark background color, which is the same dark as the text.
Yeah.
And then so I think this var light I probably want to set as the background color on the body. Not on the body. On the post. Oh, I've already got that. Okay, that's good. And then, moving on, here we have this. So what if we had this? I don't think that does anything. It's actually this.
So that should be not the label. That should be light again.
Yeah, and then this should be the highlight blue. Yeah?
No. The label should be highlight blue.
No, but that's what we just had. Oh.
Yeah. And the Leanne.
Yeah.
The label. Sorry,
I think we need a clear idea of what we're actually doing here. Because what do the two modes look like? Because at the moment we've got light, dark, and then blue. So
basically the point is that you're inverting the colors.
Yeah, but we need to choose which colors. Maybe we should have done this like 41 minutes ago, but...
Yeah, well, I mean, if these are the colors that you have, when you invert them, you need to make them the opposite.
Oh my God.
So...
That's not helpful. I know that.
It doesn't matter what colors you pick. Like,
I know, but we have to pick some.
Well, okay, you picked them. Good.
Have I?
Yeah, well, whatever they are right now. Like, that's your light mode. Now you want to have the opposite. No? So... Okay, no, that's we coughed it out.
Okay, look, listen. What we're gonna do is this.
Can you stop fiddling with CSS anymore? Like, let's just invert the colours.
We can't invert until we've sorted.
Sorted what? What's the problem?
Look, let's just keep it simple for now.
Okay, what does that mean?
This is the dark mode. And the light mode is the opposite.
I don't know that. Like, have you ever seen dark mode?
Michael.
It doesn't really have a really bright, wide blog post on it. You know what I mean? I feel like it should be like muted down. So your dark mode is like, you know, a darker version, like all of these white colors that you have everywhere.
I hear what you're saying.
They should be muted.
Yeah, that makes sense.
The first thing that you've agreed with me today. That's good.
Highlight grey.
Okay.
Actually, it's not highlight, it's just grey.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. And then on
so everything
post,
light should become
this.
Yeah, so just search for light and replace it with grey.
Well, we can't replace, but there's only that anyway.
Okay. Also, that read more is white. The letters on the button.
I'm not sure how brilliant the contrast would be there. I don't think it's really good enough.
Well, there you go. Back to... Oh, actually, there you go. It's actually all right.
Surprisingly, yes. Okay, fine.
Well, okay.
And then this blue, we're going to change to grey.
It's great.
Oh, yeah.
That's it. The weekend is coming then.
It's Friday for Leanne, Michael.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, now...
if that little button looks better. And when it's click, change the BG of the button window to dark and leave the button blue.
Yeah.
That kind of depends what we do, though. Yes, maybe a little less contrast would be easier on the eyes at night time. Daily Meow. Oh, a challenge with a cat in it. I didn't know about it. Yes, here it is. If you would like the challenge to complete.
I thought that like every other challenge has a cat in it.
Here it is. Daily Meow. Yes. Hope.
Daily Meow. Oh wow, that's a brilliant name.
Let's continue.
Oh, I love that column. Someone also points out.
This.
Yeah.
I already said that, Michael.
Oh,
Were you
right.
sleeping?
I see. I didn't know that you read it from the comment. Well, there you go. It's Friday for me too. I sit next to that.
It's even more of a Friday for you then.
Why?
Did I just delete my work? No.
No.
Okay. Okay.
Not the first time I've done it.
No.
No.
So now.
Yeah, so now when you click the toggle, what happens?
This.
Okay.
So what we need to do.
So we need to have.
Is.
That works. So now go back to CSS.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where you change those colors. So now. Okay. So what happens is.
Yeah.
No. What happens is right now that you have defined dark color scheme in the light name.
Why do you think that?
Because, well, right now we're looking at dark mode, but the default is light. Because you are adding basically, you need to rename this class to light, and the default will be dark mode.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I guess we could have also just switched these around, could we?
No.
Okay.
I mean,
Maybe.
no.
Let's not. Anyway.
Anyway, and now that's light. And that, yeah. Because now you're going to change the colors on all. Yeah, so now the background color is not var dark, it should be light. Yeah. Light button is dark. Light. Okay, now click the button and let's see what happens. Have you saved it? Okay, here we are. So, go back to CSS.
We want to get rid of this grey.
Yes, we want to get rid of this grey.
In this. So, no, not in there. In here, I think. We should do light header.
Yes.
No, that should have this, I think.
Yeah, what do you...
It should be this one.
No, I think it was... Hang on.
Yeah, but Michael, I want this. Look. Light. Lilac. Yeah.
Is that what you want?
Yeah.
You want lilac for...
And then what we can do is light post background color. Oops. Highlight pink.
So it shouldn't be dot post.
Yes.
Yeah. Or then that the background of that toggle that you're doing, that should change to presumably highlight pink as well.
So is that when that's when it's checked? Yeah, it must be.
Yeah.
Highlight. Let's do the blue.
No, it's the opposite.
No, it's not. Look.
Yes, but you need to do that. You need to double that rule when it's light.
Double it.
Oh, hang on.
What do you mean?
Click on that. Yeah, click on that again. Okay, and now can you change the background as well so it's not dark?
Yeah, could do. So that would be toggle.checked label. I don't think I have that.
Yeah, so.
No.
Ah, my arm.
No, it would. Yeah, it would be. Crikey, this is hard.
Yeah, you have to.
WebKit validation bubble. No.
Where did that come from? Yeah, label. Yeah.
And then, yeah, that has actually worked. But instead of blue, we'll go for pink.
Well,
I like it. This reminds me of when I had Gary Simon
it should be white, Leanne.
on the live stream, and he basically told me that my designs were hideous.
It should be white because look,
It shouldn't be white.
It should, because look. So this background is black, the button is black, and this is black. So when you do it, they should revert. These three colors should revert. the background, the button, and the toggle. The background for the toggle. But this is white, this is lilac, and this is pink. So all these colors are all different.
Well, yeah, it's a rainbow class.
Well, no, they should. When you invert them, they should be logical.
Says who, Michael?
But I don't know. It just makes sense.
This grey is kind of gross. I think we should choose a better grey.
I don't think that's the only issue with it. Anyway, the point being is that I wanted to learn how to make dark and light themes.
I think you have.
And I think I have, yes. It's just literally a
In a way.
toggle, and then you apply a glass to the body, and then, yeah, you just do all of that.
Oh, look, this is nice. Velvet petals. Should we have this instead? This is way nicer.
As long as they are logically consistent, yes. You don't guarantee that.
Oh, now I'm gonna have to change this. Right.
You know that GIF? I think it was from the airplane film, where everyone was like slapping themselves.
Michael, this has gone wrong.
Yeah, I know.
Horribly wrong. Oh, it's too dark.
Oh.
Oh, okay. No, it's fine. I'll do this. Look.
You should never name that purple.
I can rename anything.
Well, yeah, maybe. What was it before?
I know what to do, Michael. It's fine. This is why I don't have a safety critical job.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my word. And then.
Yeah, and that.
Purple. Wow.
And the lettering.
Look at that. What lettering?
Oh, that's purple as well. Yeah, okay, that's good.
They look so much nicer now.
Is it? Is it? I
It's
don't
me,
know.
Assad from Pakistan. Didn't know that you were
Hey.
a developer also. Yes. Okay. So what do you want to change? You want this to be more logical. Whatever that means.
It means that when you change the color,
Michael, can you just tell me in concrete terms what you want
that
to
means
change?
that the colors.
As you like to say, what needs to happen?
Okay, go back to dark mode. What items are in black? What items are in purple?
Mm-hmm.
When you click that toggle,
Yeah, but the
they
problem
should
is...
all switch to the same color in the light mode.
Yeah, but there's only 2 colours in this and 3 in this.
Yeah, well, there should be only 2.
So the only beef really is this blue, I think.
No, it's... Okay, switch back to dark mode. So it's the header 1, background color. Switch back. Header 1. Ah, wait a second. Header, background, button, and the background on the toggle. So 4 items. But the header is white, background is white, that's all right. The button is whatever this color is, purple, lilac.
Mm-hmm.
And the letters are white, but the letters shouldn't be white. I think the letters should be purple because this is purple. You see what I mean? It's all inconsistent.
Okay, but my question remains, what
Ah.
what do you want to change?
Well-
Because I don't want to think about this.
Well, clearly you have the flip between black and white. Then it's lilac,
Leanne mode. Yeah, exactly.
and then it's lilac and pink. Right? Is this lilac or is it?
No.
This is purple. So everything purple becomes pink, and everything black becomes white. There you go. That's the only thing you need to do.
Okay. Everything purple becomes pink.
Yes, everything purple is pink. Everything black is white. I don't know how to put it any simpler than that.
Okay.
Leanne mode. Yeah. Well, what you should have called it is not light and dark. You should have called it dark mode and chaos.
Okay.
Or like puking rainbows. Dark and puking rainbows. There we are. In that case, that makes perfect sense.
I think, yeah, that's
Let's settle on
good.
that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Add a shadow hover on the button. Oh, this is that was last week's, which I wanted to show, but
Yeah. Okay.
it was this. Do you know last week when we didn't know how to
No. Read lines? Yeah.
We didn't know how to make it
Oh, yeah. Like,
grow and shrink.
grow and shrink again.
Turns
Right, so
out
how do you do that?
all you got to do is have the transition on the hover and on the button.
Oh.
I know.
Oh.
So I managed to make this.
Wow.
Wait.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Wow. Well done.
Yeah.
That was good.
Okay, how should we fix this?
I think we should just leave it like that. Yeah, because...
Oh no, so this post then needs to be lilac dot light dot post. Oh, comma.
This gets worse and worse.
Why is because I haven't commented this out. Okay, right. Yeah. Now that's
The button needs to be white, and the letters probably needs to...
I don't think the button needs to be white.
Sorry, not the button.
This button needs to be
Some other color.
pink, maybe. So we can make this maybe white. What do you think? Michael.
I don't know, because to be honest, I don't really know colors all that well.
Light dot
That was a ridiculous thing to say. I don't know colors well.
button.
Yeah.
Or maybe I think white might be better.
Yeah.
Is there a white?
No idea. But... Oh, what's up? What's up, little thing?
And
What's
then
up, Kitty?
the background of this should be white. Oh no, not that. Label, highlight. This should be light. Oh, crumbs. Okay.
Yeah.
So now it's more consistent.
Yeah.
But I think what's nice is
the
if
font
we
needs to be...
light, body, and then this, and then linear gradient.
Telling your hobby horse.
to write. Oh, I'm gonna have to look up the syntax. CSS linear gradient.
You know, like that meme. Today I woke up and decided it will be warm. Yeah, it's like, today you woke up and you're like, puking rainbows it is.
You can prize my gradient out of my cold dead hands. Right. Okay.
Go stick that gradient.
To right. And then this one here. Yeah. And then this one needs to be
Yeah. Semicolon. Is there blue? I don't think there is highlight blue.
there is.
Oh, there is. So
Something's gone wrong with the gradient.
can you actually use variables like that in the gradient?
Yeah.
Oh, right. var.
I think. I'm sure you can. Why is it that sometimes the simplest things just don't work? Do you get days like that?
Yeah.
I don't think that was it, because it is technically.
Hang on, what are those?
Oh, the body's not inside it.
It's on it. No, so I think that's fine.
Why are there 200 people watching?
I think we went viral or something. I was watching that count and I was like, I think we went viral.
I was like, oh, the hour's up. Probably everyone's left. Oh, okay, fine. CSS, select. You can't select a parent though.
No, it's on the same level, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah, because you add it to the body. It's on the same level. So if you just say a light, that should do it. They are.
Yay! Woo! Thank you. Where would I be without you, Michael?
Exactly here.
I doubt I'd be here because I can't drive, so I wouldn't be able to get here for a start.
No, fair enough. That's a fair point.
Michael, it's not working.
There's a train station down the road, though.
Yeah, can you imagine?
Yes.
Michael, this has gone wrong.
I think it's.
Yeah.
I think blue to lilac gradient is very.
There we go. Wow, 209. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
I think
No idea why. But there we
this.
are.
If there has ever been a time for me to bring out this, it's got to be now. If you are new here, please put a bunny rabbit in the chat. And if you've been before, hit me with that tiger. Yes. And I suppose we should introduce ourselves, Michael. We are Leanne and Michael. Leanne and Michael.
And Kitty.
And Kitty.
Maybe
Stop
that's why.
crying.
Maybe that's
From
Oh,
Scrimba.
sleeping.
Scrimba is a place you can, well, it's a website really, where you can come and do courses about coding. Yeah.
And normally we just sit on a Friday and drink some tea and fool about. And I suppose that's why you're here, because we did something.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Let us
cool.
know. No one's putting a bunny or a tiger in the chat yet. I don't know why. Oh, an error occurred.
Maybe it's a bug. Oh, anyway.
Yeah, in any case. Here is...
Our light and dark mode with pumpkin.
Yeah, that's our other cat. More explanation of what we're actually doing. We have on Scrimba a weekly code challenge. The weekly web dev challenge, yeah. And we are currently doing this one. Light,
Yes.
dark, theme, switcher. Yeah. Woo. Have some tigers coming at me. Oh,
there's a cat.
black cat. Yeah. Hi, from Barcelona. Woo, very nice. Yeah. More tigers and bunnies. Amazing. That is super cool. Well, I don't know about you, Michael, but as everyone's here, I think we should carry on.
What? Carry on for what? We've done it. That's it.
Okay. Michael, look, there's 186 wonderful people.
The show must go on.
Indeed. Yeah.
Anyway, we have a takeaway soon.
We can eat the takeaway with them.
What are you having for the takeaway?
I don't know. You're...
No. I'm asking. I know what you are having. You're having what I'm having. We're having it's half and half.
Choose color scheme and set up variables. Switch the thing.
Yeah.
This has nothing to do with it. That's last week's. Add an Easter egg. Yes, that reminds me, Michael.
Jesus.
Easter egg.
You got quite energetic.
This was inspired by this one. Wonderful submission. When you complete the challenge, I put it on this page so everyone can see it. And one of them was this. Yeah, look at it go. But what's cool is just normal. I really like that toggle as well. But cat mode.
Wow.
It's cool, isn't it?
Wow, that is amazing. That is pretty good. That is
Seriously, awesome.
Who made that?
This was It's Something.
It is. It is indeed. Very good.
So how did It's Something actually do this? Index.js.
Toggle count. There we are. So they've added a toggle count on 12, and then when you go, so presumably show Easter egg, if toggle count is more than or equals to 4, then they show the Easter egg toggle, I think.
However, I think there's an easier way to do it. Because isn't there an event listener called double click?
But they haven't done it on a double click.
No, I know, but we could, couldn't we?
Have a look.
Event listener double click.
It is literally DBL click. Wow, I didn't know that.
Awesome. So now we just want this DBL click activate. What do we do?
Well, just show Easter egg, I guess.
Sounds good. Show Easter egg.
Oh.
And then function show Easter egg.
If you hear squelching sounds, that's Kitty washing herself. Oh, sweet.
And then I guess it's basically this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Egg.
Yeah.
Egg.
Well, you are adding a class, but what you really want to do, you probably want to toggle visibility on some kind of object or something. Well, it depends. What's the Easter egg that you have in mind? Yeah, exactly. Anyway, then I think we should wrap up at this one and
make it a Rickroll. That's a good idea.
Ooh, interesting.
So what's that? Document create element.
But what does that mean? Make it a Rickroll? Like turn it into a Rickroll video or what?
Yeah, that won't work on Scrimba though, because we have.
You can't. I don't think you can have a video
Yeah.
element on Scrimba. But yeah, I suppose you can just like wipe all the content and then put a video element and then add the YouTube source to it.
I like this. Oh look, our moment of fame is over. That was good while it lasted. We're like the cheeky girls, you know, famous for. Well, actually, they're still famous now.
A minute. Anyway. It's takeaway time, Leanne.
No. Oh, anyway. Font size 400 rands. Okay, but I think we need to.
But that's like this. You're making Leanne. Oh, yeah, you're adding it to the body. Can you actually double click the toggle?
Oh, probably not.
No, because once you click it, it kind of runs away. So you have to. It'll be very hard to do it. So you want to probably double click something else or do whatever. Anyway. Bum 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 bum.
I know what to do. Excuse me. I know what to do. Look, Michael. BTN. I should have just copied this line. I'm going to put it on this one. Actually, no, I'll put it on the second one.
ID equals BTN.
Thank you.
Close. Yeah.
And then.
Yeah. And then you want to double click on the BTN.
Yeah.
Does it actually even work? Can you console log? Yeah. Leanne, it goes if this is checked. What does that mean? Checked.
Okay. Oh, crumbs.
Yeah. That kind of worked.
Maybe 400 is really good.
Yeah.
So that's it. That's the Easter egg.
That's the lamest Easter egg I've ever seen.
An Easter egg which completely breaks.
Wrecks your website. Great. Well, on that underwhelming note.
I think it was whelming.
Under.
Whelming.
Over.
There is our brilliant site. Woo! Yes.
Anyway.
Thank you all.
Thank you all for coming.
It has been brilliant.
Oh, come on, Kitty. You ready?
Yes. Come and say goodbye.
Meze takeaway.
Oh, exciting.
See you later.
We will. Oh,
pumpkin. Oh, maybe we'll actually.
I told you he would come and make a visit.
Maybe we'll record ourselves with all the cats.
Yay! There you go.
Oh.
Cute.
No, he's like, I'm not doing that. I'm not on the camera.
No. Please.
And I'm off.
Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this.
Oh, yeah.
You may like some of our other things that we do.
Yes, like like talking to an expert. I kind of missed the last one with Dan, and you said that you really enjoyed it. It was really good. So looking forward to actually re-watching that. Yeah,
that was good. And we'll be back next Friday, and we will be coding Pumpkin Sunboard. Looking forward to that.
Fixing. Yeah,
fixing.
We'll be doing that.
Basically, yeah, and also.
What's that got to do with Pumpkin?
It's just branding.
Okay.
You may be interested to know that I also have my own YouTube channel, Code with Leanne. So you can come and check that out as well. If you ever feel insecure about your own coding abilities, just check out mine and you will feel better. Yes, baby. We enjoyed it. Woohoo! That's good.
Oh, that's lovely.
Have a nice weekend.
See you later.
Thank you, everyone. I will see you later.